Gather round, everyone, and heed again the tale of Drakfu. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the tale of Drakfu. Happy Monday. And we continue on after 200 episodes. It's time for the 201st. But first, let's go ahead and check all of the various things that we need to do for our order hall. So starting things off with the table, which we should have 2 missions ready to go. Yep, here we go, 2 arms. Yay! So we already have a level up for Chen. That's awesome. And we got some artifact power out of it. In a time of peril. And level up for the Monkey King. Sadly not for Tauren Zoo, but that's okay. We got some gold. Let's go ahead and send them out on their next quests. I want to try and get some get some legit XP, because that'll be really helpful. So let's see. Let Sleeping Bears in Azuna. A nearby cave has been taken over by a massive slumbering bear. Clear out the cave so we can rest easier ourselves. So let's go ahead and send out. I want to send out the higher level ones. Monkey King.
Wicked Bammon, 'cause heads I be slamming.
And Lily.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Okay, and let's go ahead and send out a Tiger Initiate. And boom. So 134%. That's awesome. And we can actually do the second one. So Thing of Nightmares in Valshara. At the edge of the nightmare, the Satyr are spreading their influence right to the doorstep of Malorn's refuge. Take out their leader, Calazius the Guileful. Okay, so let's go ahead and take Chen.
I need a drink after this.
And Tauren Zoo.
Strike hard, strike fast.
And we'll send out the other Tiger Initiates with them for 139%. So that's going to be awesome amounts of experience right there. Boom. And that's all of our major champions. So we won't worry too much about getting anything else done. Unfortunately, we don't have any additional missions or quests that are available for the Monk Order Hall. Let's just go double check with Iron Body Ponshu. It might be available at the next level, but it's not now. Yeah, Ponshu is not available, but that's okay because it's time for us to take on the second zone in the Broken Isles. So we've helped out with Stormheim, and we've secured access to the Aegis of Agramar, but we haven't necessarily gotten that yet. You guys will see that in Dungeons and Drakfus. But let's go ahead and deal with the map and see where we can go next. Now, to make things easy, I'm just going to go... So Stormheim is right here, and I'm just going to go in a circle. That should help things out, and I actually think it will work out because the end zone will be able to help us to better understand the final zone, Suramar. So let's go ahead and start things off with Highmountain. Oh, and actually, it did say something, so let's actually read this. One of the last great frontiers of the Broken Isles, Highmountain dominates the northern horizon with its jagged peak. Its treacherous slopes are home to both noble Tauren tribes and brutish subterranean Drogbar, whose uneasy peace will be tested by the relentless march of the Legion. So here's the quest that you do to start it up, the Lone Mountain. Our sources tell us that a Highmountain Tauren emissary has recently arrived in Dalaran. We don't know his intentions, but his people could be an invaluable contact in the region. Khadgar is greeting the emissary at Krasus' landing in Dalaran. You should seek him out. So we need to find Warbrave Oro. Let's go ahead and do so. The Lone Mountain. We already know all this. So let's go ahead and bounce over to Dalaran. I don't know how I got turned around, but I did. Boom. So, portal. Thankfully, it's not too bad because I've already preloaded Dalaran. So here's our Warbrave.
The champion you seek should be here shortly.
Well, thank you, Khadgar. Let's go ahead and talk to Oro. Greetings, champion. I am Warbrave Oro of the Highmountain Tauren. I come on the winds of war to find you. Okay. Keepers of the Hammer. The Highmountain tribes had intended to pledge our allegiance to your forces. We know war has come with the Burning Legion. However, we have been betrayed from within and must now ask for your aid. A great relic, the Hammer of Khazgaroth, was stolen from our people by the vile Drogbar. We need your help in recovering it. So we need to meet with Mela Highmountain at Thunder Totem in Highmountain.
We remember. Come, champion. Journey with me, and I shall show you the might of Highmountain.
Okay. So all you have to do is...
The Warbrave has good intentions, I think. Quickly now, after him. His people are your best chance at an ally on that mountain.
Agreed. So let's go ahead and talk to him. all you have to do is talk to the or Aludane White Cloud to get a flight path. And we already have it, so just go ahead and fly over to Thunder Totem. I'm actually going to show the flight as we go on, just so you guys kind of get a full look of it. But yeah, happy Monday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I know things are kind of delayed right now. I actually had a lot of PC issues over the weekend, and I thankfully have been able to get them fixed, but some of these videos, I'm just going to warn people in advance, are going to be coming out late, simply because I had to record them late. And even though this is meant for Monday, it's probably going to be coming out either Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm sorry about that. But the reason being is that I actually, one of my hard drives died, and so I needed to work very rapidly to get whatever salvageable data and footage I could off of that drive so that I could then replace it. So that's basically why things are coming out late, is I was working very hard to get that done, but thankfully it's done as of right now, and we can get back to business as usual. At least for the moment. I'm also going to warn people in advance that there should be a video coming out either this week or next, kind of highlighting what's going to happen over the summer. I'm actually going to be making some changes to the schedule, and again, not trying to be difficult or anything like that, but I kind of need to take some extra time in the summer to take care of special events, as well as prepare for the coming of my second child. So at that point, I'm looking to clear some time on the schedule a little bit, as well as accommodate with that extra time to be able to do some summer events. In particular, I know that some WoW changes might be coming down the line, simply because I want to be able to do the Allied Races overview stuff that I keep talking about, as well as the top 10s involving that. And that the way the things are going for this current schedule and all of the other things that I need to do over the summer, it's not really going to work out. So we might have to make some changes here and there to make that work. So I'm just going to warn people in advance that that's happening. And welcome everyone to Highmountain. I actually love this music, so much so that some people might remember in earlier expansions when you guys will actually hear the music of Highmountain and Stormheim going through as we were doing flying breaks and everything like that. I really do love the soundtrack of Legion. And this is Thunder Totem. This is kind of the central point in all of Highmountain. This is where all the tribes gather.
Welcome, champion,
And here's Oro.
to Thunder Totem. In better days, we would have warriors from the Blood Totem tribe, or Eagle Riders from the Skyhorn tribe. Today, we are so few we could barely keep a kobold out.
Oh no. That's a problem. Because kobolds are serious problems. I think he's gonna
This
start. Yeah, there we go.
platform will take you into the Sacred Hall of Chieftains, where Mela Highmountain awaits you.
Okay, so you just got to take this elevator. Very much like the Tauren elevators over at Thunder Bluff. And just go down into the Sacred Hall of Chieftains to meet with Mela Highmountain, the current leader of the Highmountain tribe. And there she is. So let's go ahead and talk to her. We can even see another Death Knight in here.
Mela, daughter of the late High Chieftain Ulan, and I speak for the tribes.
Okay.
My
Well, let's go ahead and talk to
father will
you.
be avenged.
I know you speak the pillar of creation, but I am sad to say that it was one of the many things we lost today. Okay. The Rivermane tribe. What has happened here requires more time than I have to explain. In short, our tribes have scattered in the wake of the attack that left the Hammer of Khaz'goroth in the hands of the barbaric Drogbar. Even now, the Drogbar are raiding the Rivermane tribe, and I have too few braves left to send to their aid. We need a hero. Please, go to Earth Mother's bounty and lend what aid you can.
Highmountain stands.
So, we need to help out the various tribes. That's pretty much what you're going to be doing in all of Highmountain. You're helping all the various tribes of Highmountain to be able to handle their individual problems so they can unite together and help you in the effort against the Legion. So, let's go ahead and start things off with the Rivermane tribe, who is actually very important to Highmountain because they're kind of the farmers. They're the ones that are providing a lot of the food and sustenance for the Highmountain tribes. So all you got to do is come over here to jail.
Speak up. My ears aren't what they used to be.
Mela was still able to send help. I could hug that child. Welcome, outsider. I am Jail Rivermane, chieftain of the Rivermane tribe, and we could really use your help. All right, so Ormgul the Pestilent. We've lived at peace with the Drogbar for years, our tribe even more than the others, but we were betrayed in our last trade with them at Riverbend. They usually supply us with potent alchemy to prevent insects from infesting our fields. This time, led by Ormgul, they have attacked the crops that sustain us all. Ormgul the Pestilent is the one who brought the infection to our homeland. Destroy him and bring me whatever he uses to attract the bugs to our land.
May your
Okay.
rivers flow.
And we also have
ever
one from
bountiful.
Farmer Maya.
Highmountain stands.
So, the Drogbar here were at peace with us. Some were even friendly. What their Underking did to turn them against us, I do not know. So, poison crops. After driving us from the farmland and infesting our crops with insects, the Drogbar placed wicked totems that further poison our harvest. I can only hope that if you destroy them, we'll be able to heal the land using Jail's water magic. Thank you for coming to help us, Drakfu. We are but simple farmers and fishermen, and have little prowess in combat.
May your rivers.
All right, so you can kind of tell that the Rivermane tribe is more of a peaceful one. They're farmers. So we really do need to step in and help them out. Infestation. Those bugs are destroying our crops and attack any of us who get near them. Would you exterminate some of those vile creatures? Okay, so we need to take care of some poison idols. We need to get a bug sprayer from Ormgul. And we also need to take care of some diseased grubs and overgrown larvae. And the overgrown larvae are these big worms. So let's go ahead and do that. Start things up in the questing. Now, I wish I could say I was overpowered for this zone, but since it scales with me until 110, not so much. But hey, here's a poison totem, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Destroy it. As you can kind of tell, our primary enemy of Highmountain is going to be at least one faction isn't necessarily part of it, but it is the Drogbar, which are a brand new race that were once peaceful with the Highmountain Tauren, but no longer. Because of their recent Underking, he has decided to declare war on them. Kind of understandable, kind of not. I really wish people would stop sending me guild invites when I'm trying to do these recordings. It's just annoying. I'm not going to take them. There we go. So 6 out of 10. We need one more overgrown larva. Fist of Fury! Boom! Okay, almost dead. 20%. Boom! Boom! Okay, so that's our third. We need 4 more of the grubs. Here's our third poison totem. And finally, there is Ormgul the Pestilent. So we're going to take care of him next. And then move on into claiming the remaining 4 grubs. Well, fine then. Fist of Fury! Oh, cool. He actually drops grubs. So we'll just grab those too. Boom! Okay, we have all 10. That was really easy. And now we have the bug sprayer. All right, Joanne, let's go ahead and turn this in. Oh, actually, we need one more poison idol. That's right. So where is our final poison idol? Where is it? There it is. I see it. Get me the heck out of here. There we go. I won't be in combat in a second, because it's still quite a bit of distance for them to follow. There you go. Let's go ahead and turn these in with Maya.
Come to trade.
So, poison crops. Thank you, Blood Elf. Some of the crops still live. I believe with hard work in some of Jail's magical waters, we will not lose the entire harvest.
Together, we
Agreed.
are Highmountain.
And infestation. With fewer of those insects out there, I can tend to some of the crops.
Beware the deep places.
And
of
let's
the
turn
earth.
this in with Jail.
The river provides.
The Rivermain are a peaceful tribe. We provide the others with food and healing in exchange for protection and equipment. When pressed, however, I am willing to put my magic to more violent use. So here's your bug sprayer. Now we have what we use to spray our fields. I wonder what use we could put this to. Alright, so now you can actually claim either a trinket, or we can grab some boots. Oh, you can technically grab this one too. That's a lot of agility to say no to. 745. Yeah. I'm gonna go this route just so that we can get this. The flow of the river. We can leave Farmer Maya in charge of the farmland now that the greatest threat has been reduced. But we aren't out of hot water just yet, Drakfu. The fisheries are just as important as our fields, and they are in even greater danger than the farm if what Angler Creel says is true. Alright, so our next destination...
Whitewater Wash before it is too late.
So our next destination is Whitewater Wash, which is probably also part of the Rivermain tribe. Now, first things first, I'm going to go ahead and equip this. Getting rid of our 685 trinket. And all you got to do to get to Whitewater Wash is cross this bridge, and you're there. Yay! Now, we could technically grab some of these, and I probably will, because I've been very lacking on my professions as of late. Mainly because I know another expansion is coming. So here is Angler Creel. Let's go and talk to him.
Greetings.
The flow of the river. I'm glad you arrived when you did. The Drogbar are increasing their aggression as we speak. Trapped Tauren. The Drogbar just rounded up those of us that they could and led them to a cave near here. If you act quickly, I think they can still be saved. I know not what purpose they have for capturing our people. I shudder to think of it. In the deepest places, the darkness rules. So you need to free the captured Tauren. We also have fish out of water. The Drogbar are on a rampage. They're smashing everything they can find and are throwing fish to the shore. Worst of all, it's the wrong time to harvest fish. They must be returned to the water so they can breed.
Ancestors
All right.
watch over you.
And then finally, Jail.
Earth Mother, watch over you.
Spray and pray. The bug sprayer you recovered from Ormgul the Pestilent seems like it could give us an advantage against the Drogbar and their insects. Spray the Drogbar with their own alchemy and watch their insects turn against them.
May the Earth Mother flow you in the
Okay, so all you gotta do here is kick the fish back into the water so that they can go and breed. Now we do have a bonus objective. If we get it, great. If we don't, that'll be just fine.
The darkness gonna take you!
And we just gotta make sure to spray these Drogbar first so we get the quest credit. Now, you could technically enter that river, but as you guys kind of saw, as soon as I get in there, it's rapids. So I will get carried away. I gotta be careful on that one. Go ahead and spray this guy. Thankfully, I was able to also rescue that Tauren. Okay, kick the fish back in there. Kind of an easy quest to be able to take on.
We're taking the mountain!
Are you now? Well, have fun with that. Fist of Fury! There we go. Boom. Kick that fish back into the river. We want to be at least a little careful here because there is an additional quest that can be gotten in this area, and we want to make sure to get it. Let's go ahead and grab this Tauren. Yep, it's just to do the bonus objective. That's fine. There it is. We needed to find Rordan Waterwise. really quick, I'm just going to take care of this. Ah, never mind. He's already tagged. So let's go ahead and talk to Rorden Waterwise. Gee, many Christmas. There we go. Moozy's Sojourn. My son, they took him. My wife and I split up to look for him. She went upriver and I went down. Leave me, please, and find Moozy. I might be okay. If you find Moozy, please bring him to my wife upriver. So you need to go find his son. Jiminy Christmas, yes, we'll find your son. We do not want him to get carried away by the river. Okay, kick this fish to the river. And now we can take care of this guy. Enjoy being sprayed. Boom! So you can see freeing the Tauren is actually a little bit better as far as credit for the bonus objective. Go ahead and spray him. Boom! Infectious worm. Oh, and here's another Tauren. So let's go ahead and grab that. Thankfully, we don't need any more fish. Although I think technically if you continue to kick the fish, do you get credit? No, you don't. You do not get credit for that. There is a world quest that you can get that will require you to kick fish back in, but maybe we just don't have it. Well, we don't have world quests. That's not what I mean. Okay, let's go and turn... No, crap. For you. Oh, Brief History of the Aeons. I appreciate that. 90%. We actually might get this one. Are you taking it? Well, I wish you would have told somebody. Okay, so go ahead and spray this guy. He'll be our last one. There we go. So we now have all of these guys. And grab this one so we get the bonus objective. Boom! Additional order resources as well as experience. And here is Moozy Waterwise. Moozy squeals in delight at your presence. I'm sure he does. Moozy's adventure. Moozy is floating down the river and must be reunited with his mother. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So we need to take Moozy to Cellar Waterwise at Whitewater Wash. Try and say that 3 times fast. Whitewater Wash, Whitewater Wash, Whitewater Wash. Oh, and actually we completely forgot this one. We need to take care of the trapped Tauren. Thankfully, we can walk over the river. But if I get stuck in the water, like I just did, you can see it's kind of a struggle to get upstream. Here we go. We're not going to worry about you guys. We're just going to go ahead and free the Tauren. And then I'll kill you guys. Fine, I'll kill you later. Boom! Now screw you. Okay, we have that now. Okay, so finally, we can turn all of these quests in. Thankfully, we can just use this log. And okay, we're missing everybody but Sela. I'm not remembering where Sela is, but let's turn these in to Angler Creel. The trapped Tauren. They have returned relatively unharmed. Thank you, Drakfu. Goodbye. Right, thank you. Fish out of water. Thank you. You saved enough fish that they can breed a new population.
Go in peace.
And jail.
Speak up. My
Spray and
ears
pray.
aren't what they used to be.
That worked quite well. I will hold on to this bug sprayer. It might be useful in the battles to come. And let's see, we can get a Drog Stitch tunic and some hands. Both of which are kind of not upgrades. This one more than that, so I'll go ahead and grab this one for the 10-point upgrade. And it was worth it because it just upgraded by an additional 20 points. So boom. Yay, that'll work. Okay, Lifespring Cavern. The Drogbar have taken over my cavern. It is where we rivermen practice our water magic and get much of the purest healing water in Highmountain. Meet me there, and we will cleanse that sacred place of these dark dwellers.
If you get lost,
Okay.
Lifespring Cavern is to the west. Meet me there when you can.
Okay, before we do that, I need to find Sella Waterwise. Let's go and find her so that we can turn this in with her. So she's just more upriver. I should be coming up on her, though. There she is. If you G dwellers touched a hair on Moosey's head, you'll never leave that cave alive. Give Moosey back. Where is he? So let's go ahead and talk to her. Moosey, thank the spirits you're okay. Oh, thank you for returning him to me. Thank you. 755. That is an improvement.
Goodbye.
We'll grab that. And equip it. And there is a treasure in there, so guess what? We're going after these guys. Boom. I'm taking your treasure. Hope you don't mind. Glinting memento. I'll take that. And more order resources. Even better. Okay, so now that we've taken care of that, I believe we'll be dealing with her later at Thunder Totem, but we need to go to Lifespring Cavern next to help out Jael. Oh, and actually, there's another reward out here, another treasure chest. Let's grab that. Welcome once again to Drak's personal ADD as he goes through this. There's Lifespring Cavern, by the way. So go up the hill, and here is Jael. Let's go and turn it in. Are you ready? We are about to enter a cave, and the Drogbar are at home in such dark places. Balance of elements. The Drogbar place their foul crystals in our cave to absorb the magic within, and then they collect them when they are saturated with power. We must recover the crystals so the magic might dissipate, be suffused back into the waters. Or else the Drogbar will find ways to corrupt the magic to their own purposes.
May the Earth
So
Mother
10
flow.
empowered
Let's
crystals.
go. This moisture makes my joints hurt. Make it snappy.
So we also have invading spelunkers. The Drogbar and their earthen furies have overrun the cavern. They're preventing the magic within, or perverting the magic within, and destroying the elementals that have forever dwelled in this place. Let's work together to remove them from this sacred cave.
Okay.
So we need to take care of 7 Drogbar as well as get 10 empowered crystals. Not too hard. As you can see, there are some water elementals in here. And here are the empowered crystals that we need.
The river provides. May your rivers flow ever.
I did not mean to talk to you. Now, we're technically going to be fighting off a Death Knight in here, so... It's kind of one of those things that I really wish they'd block off those who are actually doing world quests. Out of here. That's 2. Oh, I don't want to talk to Jael. But I do want to come up here. Yay! Boom! Okay, so grab some crystals. God dang it, Jael.
My ears aren't what they used to be.
We know. Okay, so we just need one more Drogbar or Fury. I think we should be able to get some up here. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. Boom. Okay, let's go ahead and turn this in with Jael. Oh, Jesus, stupid geodes. Oh, will I now? Okay, well, just go and kill you off. There we go. Okay, let's turn this in with Jael. Balance of elements. I believe the Drogbar are learning stronger magic now that they have possession of the Hammer of Khazgoroth. With the magic now spreading back into the cave, the balance of elements will be restored, and the Drogbar will not last long here.
If
Oh,
you
thank
get
you.
lost, just follow the river.
The cave is nearly restored. There you go. Crystal Fury. A Drogbar stonecaster known as Gelmog entered our sacred water caverns and aims to draw its power into himself. We must destroy him before he gets too powerful. He is in the upper caverns.
May the Earth
Okay,
Mother
so let's go ahead and do
flow
that.
you in the right direction.
All you gotta do is just go upstairs a little bit more. And there is Gelmog. See if we can actually join him.
Too much trouble, perhaps I misjudged your work. When you're done with this distraction, meet us in Riverbend.
Oh, geez. So that is actually Dargrul, who is the appointed Underking of the Drogbar. And by appointed, I mean self-appointed. He has the hammer and therefore is a little bit of a tyrant. Boom. But we gotta take care of Gelmog as he has been turned into the very Furies that he subjugated. He's almost dead, though. Boom. There you go. Thankfully, I can just jump in on this one. And let's talk to Jail.
The river provides.
I have never seen a Drogbar transform like that. The Hammer of Khazgoroth is indeed powerful. So for this, let's see, 745, and this is artifacts,
If you get
or
lost,
artifact relics.
just follow the river.
So 753 and 729, so I probably need a better iron.
Earth Mother watch over you.
Let's do that instead. Yeah, here we go. Max energy by 10, I will take that. Boom! And that gives us the chapter for the Rivermain tribe. High water. Riverbend, is that what the Underking said? That is my home and the place where we store our winter supplies. We must make it there at all speed and warn them. Meet me there.
May your rivers flow.
I will make
ever
sure to do that.
bountiful.
But first, what I'm going to do is plug in...
We're taking the mountain!
Oh, I don't care about you, Gelmog. I already got you killed. Have fun with it, guys. So we need to head over to Riverbend to save the Highmountain Tauren there, but first we're gonna make sure to get out of this cave, and I know that there is a reward in here somewhere. I want to make sure to grab it. There it is. So this is a cool glimmering treasure chest. Let's go ahead and grab it. And more artifact power, even better. Let's get the heck out of here. Finally, we're at the entrance of the cave, so we just need to meet with Jail over at Riverbend. Not too difficult, since Riverbend is actually very close by. So let's go ahead and head over there. Oh, dang it. We already have some blood magic. There we go. So all we gotta do is go up this hill, and we will actually be at Riverbend. So let's go ahead and meet up with Jail and see if we can stop this impending Drogbar attack. All right, where are you, Jail? All right, there you are. I can see you. Let's go and talk to Jail Rivermain.
The river provides.
It would seem that we beat the Underking here. And we get some artifact power for it. The Underking comes. Here, I am too slow to get these laggards to safety. Take my horn and sound the evacuation. We need to get the people out of here before the Drogbar arrive. The war braves can take it from there. For now, just send them over to Spirit Walker Ebonhorn. That fool can watch over them until it is safe.
Anshe guide you.
Okay, so we need to basically evacuate Riverbend so that the assault of the Underking isn't as bad. So all you got to do is just blow this evacuation horn to let people know. Boom, 3 out of 10. And they will be going to whomever the Spirit Walker Ebonhorn is. Kind of a slow process because you got to do it one by one. 5 out of 10. Or actually, you can actually go to the fields. I didn't think about that. You can do that here. Boom, so 7 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Okay. Now we need to actually go over to Spirit Walker Ebonhorn and make sure that everybody evacuated. So just go into this tent. And here you go.
I knew you would come.
The Under King is coming. Best keep that weapon of yours handy in case this does not go well. Oh, cutscene! Oh no! So there's Dargrul, the Under King, with the hammer.
I claim this mountain!
That's a powerful artifact right there. Okay, so let's go and talk to Spirit Walker Ebonhorn.
Greetings, outsider.
Grasp us. So it was I who told the chieftains and the Under King that we would need to give the Hammer of Khaz'goroth to outsiders so that the Legion could be defeated. I did not understand how violent the Under King's response would be. So Grasp of the Under King. If we have one good fortune in this, it is that Dargrul has no knowledge of how to use the hammer. He keeps thinking of the hammer as a weapon instead of a tool of creation. Even so, he has imprisoned our tribesmen in fists of stone summoned from the earth. Our weapons have proven useless against his magic. You might have power enough to break these fists. Can you help?
May the ancestors
yes, we can.
watch over you.
The Drogbar.
With a mountain.
It wasn't enough for Dargrul to just destroy this village. He also sent his stone raiders to take what is left. Please, champion, prove to my people that you are the hero I foresaw. Slay enough of these stone raiders that it breaks their resolve.
Spirits
Okay,
guide
so that'll be easy enough to do. Oh, geez, big worms. Well, great, they have worms on their side. This is gonna be Tremors. It's Tremors all over again, everybody. That's okay, though. Okay, so we're halfway there. Now, for the other quest, all you gotta do is look for these stone fists. And here is actually Warbrave Oro.
Greetings, champion.
So, crap, how do you get him out? I can't remember. Oh, yeah. You just,
Can't attack
I
that.
was overlord.
there we go.
Thank you for the rescue. I will see if any of the other war braves survived the attack.
Probably a good idea. Okay, so go through here, and we're also going to be looking for jail. And then we need to find Oaken Ironbull, who doesn't sound important, but he kind of is. I believe he is the Blood Totem representative of the council. So we need to make sure to find him. There we go.
My village. It is gone.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. Okay, so here is our final one with Oaken Ironbull.
You have my thanks, champion.
Oh no, he's Rivermane. But I believe we're gonna meet up with him later to help us out with the Blood Totem. There we go, so 6 out of 8. We need 2 more Drogbar, and then we can advance. There we go, so final Drogbar. Just go ahead and send him over. Boom! There we go. Okay, so we have all of these done. Now you just meet up with Warbrave Oro outside this cave, which is where the Drogbar came from.
Ah, greetings, champion.
I heard what you did for the Rivermane tribe. When we first met in Dalaran, I did not expect that you would be as helpful to us as you have been. It is much appreciated. So, Grasp of the Underking, it has been an age or more since the Drogbar last walked the surface in such numbers. They became the dark stories we tell children.
Highmountain staff.
The Drogbar, your battle skills are impressive. Why, thank you. Bitestone Enclave. This is an old Drogbar enclave that we used to trade with. Now it is a base of operations for their raids. I need more time to gather what is left of our war braves. Go, enter the Enclave, and slay any you find in there. Buy us the time we need to gather our strength.
Our people will stand with you against the world.
So all you need to do is take care of 3 Bitestone Drogbar as well as 3 Mana Spine Basilisks. Not too bad. Unless, of course, you're fighting other people to get those said kills. Then it becomes a problem. But oh well. Let's go ahead and grab these Basilisks first. Boom, 1 out of 3. I'll just grab these guys first, and then we'll head upstairs and grab the Drogbar. Now, I will admit, I do like the fact that they did add an extra race into this so that you could have an additional threat. Do I like the Drogbar? Actually, I kind of like the models. I think they're kind of cool, especially the caster ones. I like the hood on the Drogbar model. It works. Oh, screw you. There you go. Okay, so that's all we can do down here. Oh, but now we have a Drogbar to be able to go kill. So that's 1. Let's head upstairs. We're just gonna go ahead and grab these guys. It's not like I can't handle multiple guys now. Oh, Fist of Fury! Ah, dang it, they root me. There we go. Okay, that's all 3. And I think all we need to do is just turn this in with Warbrave Oro, who is now in the cave. Oro, we're back! We took care of the kills you wanted!
I was overlong in finding...
Thank you for clearing us a path. We should have a straight shot at Dargrul now. Okay, let's turn this in. Wong! 107! Dargrul and the Hammer. We are about to follow a Drogbar into a cave, something we warn our children never to do. Even so, several of our war braves have already followed Dargrul inside. Come, join us in battle, and let us reclaim the Hammer of Khazgaroth. Okay, so we will get a reward for this. Let's go ahead and do it.
Stands. Well-timed, champion. We have cleared a path to Dargrul. This way.
Okay. Hi, Dargrul.
Dargrul the Underking! Come down here! Ah!
Jeez.
My Underking. This one still lives.
I want this Shanronir to tell the others. Tell them their doom will come once I master this hammer.
Well, he's not one for words, is he? Okay, well, we have to break free now, and then escape Bitestone Enclave. But poor Warbrave Oro and his entourage, not only did they get impaled, they also kind of got turned to stone, too. Jeez. Well, let's go ahead and get out of here. That sucks. But it shows that he is not as capable with that hammer yet, which might work to our advantage. If he can't control it yet, then maybe we can use that against him later on. But let's go ahead and get to the entrance. We have some bad news to report back to Thunder Totem, as well as to Jail Rivermain. Go ahead and escape Bitestone Enclave. And then we just head back to Spirit Walker Ebonhorn and tell him the bad news.
I serve the descendants of Huln.
This is a hard day.
May the ancestors watch over you.
Crap! Okay, for some reason it's not giving me credit for escaping Bitestone Enclave, so let me try this again and see if this works now. What the heck? There we go, so now it gave me credit. Okay, back to Spirit Walker Ebonhorn now. Just a little bug that we have to deal with every now and then. Go back down here where they're dealing with more Drogbar. Thankfully, they're equipped to handle the problem. Okay, let's turn this in.
counsel the High Chieftain.
Oro and the others, did they make it out as well? Such destruction. So many good war braves have fallen today. It is clear now, we will need the full might of the Highmountain tribes if we are to recover the hammer. Okay, so 739 and 715. We're going to go ahead and get this ring instead. Boom! And it upgraded to 765. That's even better. So which one was it? Right here. Okay.
Spirits
Really?
guide you.
Screw you.
Greetings.
Okay, let's go ahead and turn this in. Get to high ground. It is no accident that Dargrul attacked the river main in force. It is their farms and their pastures that supply food for the region. Please get Jail to Thunder Totem. With luck, Mela will have reinforcements to send to the area. We will rally the survivors here and follow as quickly as we can.
May the ancestors
Okay.
watch
When
over.
Dargrul stole the hammer of Khazgoroth, he did so right in front of myself and the other chieftains. Our last High Chieftain, Ulan, tried to stop him and was slain. Mela may have picked up her father's totem, but she is not High Chieftain yet. Dargrul didn't just steal a hammer. He shattered
These
our
are
people,
Drogbar rocks.
driving a wedge between our tribes.
These are Drogbar rocks. Drogbar stone.
So if people are worried that I'm losing Jail, don't be. Because if you lose her, then eventually she just kind of re-pops up. And I think even she'll pop up as soon as you get back to Thunder Totem. Let's give it a second. Come on, Jail. Okay, I'll head over to Thunder Totem and she'll probably reappear. But what she basically does on the way is she kind of gives you a little bit more lore in the area. I think those are pretty much what she says. I might be wrong. But basically saying that, yeah, the hammer of Khazgoroth being stolen has basically created a wedge within the tribes.
When Dargrul stole
here we go.
the hammer of Khazgoroth, he did so right in front of myself and the other chieftains. Our last High Chieftain, Ulan, tried to stop him and was slain. Mela may have picked up her father's totem, but she is not High Chieftain yet.
Nope.
Dargrul didn't just steal a hammer. Thank you, champion.
Here we go.
should be safe now. Come, let us speak with Mela.
Okay, so we have some bad news to give to Mela, the newly
Jail,
appointed High
You have
Chieftain.
returned. Thank the spirits.
Mela, child, the Underking has destroyed Riverbend.
Destroyed?
Well, that's not good, so let's go ahead and turn this in with Mela.
We shall reclaim the hammer.
Riverbend
and our
was-
lands.
Destroyed? That disgusting beast, Dargrul! I will not stop until I see him dead. But we cannot do that with the army we have. We need help from the other tribes. So you get the next chapter, which is Riverbend, the Blood Totem tribe. The Blood Totem are led by Torok, a volatile but useful Tauren chieftain. He is wary of outsiders, but I believe you have already met an emissary to their tribe, Oaken Ironbull, whom you rescued at Riverbend. Use that small thread, and you may be able to bring the Blood Totem back into the fold. Highmountain needs them if we are to defeat the Drogbar and reclaim the hammer of Khazgoroth. Be on your guard, Drakfu. Okay,
How
so
can
let's
we
do that.
hope to weather the coming storm?
Now, we get kind of given a bunch of quests here, and all of them are part of the whole gathering the tribes. So the next one we need to worry about is the Skyhorn tribe. The Skyhorn people are some of the greatest pathfinders and hunters this world has ever known. They are a proud people, but should be willing to listen to reason. If the roads feel unsafe, you may ask any flightmaster in Highmountain to fly you there. Please, Drakfu, go to their leader Lassan and remind him that only together we are Highmountain.
My father's death shall not be in vain.
Okay, so the next one is a walk with the spirits. The spirit walker you saved from Riverbend has been insufferable since his arrival. He is insisting on showing you the ways of our people so that you better understand what is to come. He is a strange one, even by Spirit Walker standards. Even so, only a fool would discard his insight. Please, go to speak with him when you get a moment.
Highmountain stands.
So this basically gives us a couple of things to do. We can talk with Spirit Walker Ebonhorn. We can also talk to the Skyhorn tribe as well as to the Blood Totem tribe to try and bring them back into the fold and get their support against the Drogbar. Now, we already dinged a level, so we're not going to worry about that right off the bat, and we are running out of time. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our Dalaran Hearthstone to see if at level 107 we've unlocked a new quest, as I've taught you guys to do. Boom. So let's go ahead over to the Violet Citadel and see if Khadgar has anything for us. If not, then we will head back to the Order Hall and see if we have anything from Iron Body Ponshu. Let's head up the stairs. And Khadgar still has nothing for us, so let's go ahead and use an Pilgrimage. Basically, we're just kind of wrapping things up for Monday, and then when we come back on Wednesday, we'll continue on. Boom. Okay, Iron Body Ponshu does not have anything for us, sadly. Let's take care of a little bit of business before we wrap things up, because our quests are still active right now. It's going to take a couple more hours, but by the time I actually get to the Wednesday recording, they'll be done, so you don't need to worry too much about that. But first, let's go ahead and get some more Ox Initiates going. No, we already have Tiger Troops. We need Ox Troops.
Tell me of your travels.
Go ahead and recruit those. And that's going to go ahead and do it for today. So when we come back on Wednesday, we will resume our questing in Highmountain, as well as any other quest that we can take on. But we're going to go ahead and start things off with Spirit Walker Ebonhorn, as he might be able to help out Mela in her new role as High Chieftain. Until then, we'll see you next time.